Hey, what's going on, guys? So it's a nice day out, which means people are using small motors, so don't mind the background noise. This video is going to be just a quick one. I just got my mail, and I got my guns and ammo in here, all right, which I've been getting for a long time. And I was curious, how many of you guys still get actual physical print media? You know, obviously we're all on our cell phones all the time, and most people probably entertain themselves in the bathroom by their cell phone, right? You're flipping through social media, you're watching funny videos and weird videos and extreme videos. You're checking your messages, checking your email. Maybe you play some phone games, things like that, right? When I'm hanging out, like I'm on my phone a lot because I check messages all day long. But when I want to relax and look at something, like especially if I'm outside, I try not to bring my phone outside so I can enjoy nature and, again, the neighbor's small motors. but this, I like actual catalogs and magazines, right? Magazines obviously have articles. Now, unfortunately, I'm not specifically bagging on guns and ammo or anything, but most magazines and publications are half advertisements. So there's that. But I just like physical, magazines to look through. Specifically, catalogs are nice too. I do like keeping up on the times, even though I don't have the money to constantly buy new firearms. I like to know what's out there. Right, so it's just kind of cool. Guns and ammo is actually super cheap. I would recommend different catalogs and magazines, well, not catalogs, but magazines specifically as gifts. So like, Christmas time rolls around, birthday time rolls around, you don't know what to ask for, especially as an adult. Adult men generally have a hard time asking for gifts because everything we like is expensive for some reason. But if you have like family and they're like, come on, what do you want for your birthday? And you're like, I don't know. This is a fantastic idea because these memberships or subscriptions rather, they're super cheap. I want to say I got a year subscription for this for like $15 or $17. That's fantastic. So, and depending on the publication, obviously some you get more issues than others, but it's something you look forward to in the mail. You get it, you look through it. Oh, cool, there's some new stuff. It's just weird because I only kept up with the gun stuff. I used to get all the knife publications. I got Knives Illustrated. I got Tactical Knives, Knives Magazine, right? Blade Magazine. There used to be another one I had, it was kind of like EDC orientated as well. There's so many new ones and some of the old ones faded off. But yeah, I mean, as far as knife stuff goes, I talk about that every day of my life, like literally every day of my life. So even though I like those types of magazines, I just haven't kept up with it. It's kind of like subscriptions to streaming services. So, there's a bunch of different streaming services, and if you, have a subscription to Netflix and Hulu and HBO and Showtime and this and that, it becomes a lot. It becomes the same as paying for cable, right? And then all these things obviously continue to rise in price. So what I do is I'll bounce around. I'll subscribe to HBO for a month and watch like Disney Plus and stuff too. And then maybe it gets boring or I'm not watching any shows, and I'll switch over and I'll just subscribe to Hulu. And like Netflix, I haven't had a subscription for a while. I don't necessarily miss it. There's obviously some exclusive stuff, especially certain movies that like Netflix has the rights to show, I guess. So I am missing some stuff. So in the future, I'll get another subscription to Netflix. But I constantly swap back and forth. So I want to do that in the future with magazines. So I get Guns and Ammo. I like it. I enjoy it. But I want to stop my subscription when this is over and get a subscription maybe to Blade Magazine again or something similar, just to kind of bounce it around and change things up a little bit. So yeah, I'm just kind of making a video to ask you guys, do you still get, physical publications? I'm a huge fan of books. I really love books, and I've accumulated quite a few. Again, hobby-related books. I'm not really into story, fiction and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I just like books that pertain to my hobbies. So like coin books and knife books and lighter books and, things like that. So yeah, I mean, I just like referencing them occasionally. It's not always new things. Like I get these catalogs, magazines. I keep interchanging those, but they're obviously different. Magazines you read, catalogs you buy stuff from, right? I guess you both look at them. But yeah, like I'll reference old ones too, just for kicks. Once in a while, I'll take out a 1998 Blade magazine and I'll look and it'll be like, wow, the brand new Kershaw Blur or something. Some old school knife that's just. It's just interesting to me, and it's super fun. So I do save all this stuff, and for some people it might be considered light hoarding. What are you gonna do with that? And I've caught crap before. My wife says, get rid of that stuff. I'm like, well, I reference it. You know, I really do go back and look things up, and occasionally, like, it's kind of rare, but at least once or twice a year, someone will ask about a certain knife or something, like, hey, do you remember this thing, or what's that called? And I'll literally whip out those magazines, and I'll look through and I'll find it. Most of the time I'll find what I'm looking for, and I feel such joy that I happen to save all that crap, you know? But anyway, let me know down in the comment section, is print dead? Will it never really die? Who's into it? More or less, if you're probably over 30 or 40, you might still get magazines. I'm assuming, and again, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I want to say if you're a teenager or in your 20s, you probably don't pay subscriptions for these. Am I wrong? Or maybe you do. I don't know. I just assume that things are paperless and free. There's all this information that's free. Now, you can subscribe to a lot of these publications to get a digital version. Some people might prefer that. Like, you want the content that they're offering, but you don't want a magazine in the mail. You just want to, you know, whip out your phone and scroll through, you know? But anyway, I don't know. Just something about it I'll always enjoy, no matter what. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on the idea, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.